YouTube. It's a curse, Leviathan prophecy. And listen, man, I don't want to come on here and bash Daniel Jones, But like I think the kid can do great, you know. I think the kid can do great things in this league. I really do think so. But sometimes you should know the difference between a quarterback and a franchise quarterback. You know? Um I mean, yes, him coming out of Duke, Duke was known for basketball, to be honest with you. I might be wrong, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't watch a lot of Duke games in college. Cause when I was in middle school, every single day I turned on ESPN, they would always getting blown out. 80, 70, 50 points. It's like I think the highest they got blown out was like 81, you know? Cause college they high like their offense is high powered. They can score up in the 70s, 80s. You know what I'm saying? To compare to the NFL where they can just the highest the NFL can score is up into their 50s. 40s, 30s, 50s, and that's it. They can't even go beyond that. You know. So when I used to watch, my Tar Heels or my LSU, because those are the only two teams I watched, and I was a fan of both of those. I was a fan of both of those teams. I still am. But when I used to turn on the TV and watch ESPN every Saturday, I would always see Duke get blown out. Now, obviously, when Daniel Jones was at Duke, he didn't have nothing to work with. He didn't have a star receiver. He didn't have a star running back. He didn't have a star tight end. He was working with a bunch of fourth, third string quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends. So when he came to the National Football League, it's like everything was just so new to him. Even though he was sitting behind Eli Manning, he got his start against the Buccaneers. He came back. He brought them back, and he took the lead, and then obviously they won that game. And obviously Jameis Winston was still the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But Eli Manning didn't blossom into his fourth year, you know? Because usually it takes quarterbacks, what? Rookie year, whatever you do your rookie year, you're always gonna get a pass. Whether you're a head coach, whether you're a GM, whether you're an owner, whether you're a player, your rookie year, your first year never counts. Your first year never counts. It's just like you getting a phone and then your phone is they say that you have to pay your phone by this month. They'll give you an extra day to obviously pay off your phone. It's kind of like a quarterback. Their first rookie year doesn't count. Eli Manning had the worst rookie year of rookies, you know? But you know what? He blossomed. His second year, his third year, he kind of picked it up. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know what I'm saying? So, especially in New York, they have no time to babysit. They have no time for you. Like, it's either you got it or you don't got it. Because we don't have no time. We trying to run, we trying to win Super Bowls. Like, we can't wait on you to develop, like, you're supposed to be developing your second year, Like you look at the Patrick Mahomes, the Russell Wilsons, like look how long it took them to win their first championship, and they didn't even come from great organizations in college, But you know what? The NFL, well, their respective teams. Patrick Mahomes never had to sit behind anybody. Alex Smith, he was already out. Russell Wilson, he was named the starter of that job. He took that job away from I think Matt Castleback or whatever quarterback that was at the time, Travaris Jackson, whoever. He took that job. You know, I think it took him his either his second or his third year to win a championship. Patrick Mahomes, yeah, I think Patrick Mahomes. It took Patrick Mahomes his second year or his third year to win a championship. Daniel Jones is going into his what, third year? So he has to blossom, you know? Like the owner said, we've put pieces around you. Now it's time for you to go out there, and show us what you're all about. You're gonna have the mini camps, you're gonna have the training camps, you're gonna have the preseason. So you're gonna have all that you didn't have when you was a backup against Eli. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he played in a few preseason games, but he didn't get the reps that he should have. Now, is he gonna still get the same reps? Possibly, because he hasn't played. Well, I'm not gonna say he hasn't, but he hasn't gotten the full, game plan of, obviously playing in the preseason, or he didn't have OTAs, or he didn't have mini camps. You know what I'm saying? Rookie mini camp. So he's gonna have to go through the whole process again, and hopefully that'll, jumpstart his career. If not, they're just gonna keep on to him. They're gonna hold on to him. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna hope and see if he still has it, or if not, they're just gonna tank and get a quarterback at number one. Because you're not gonna bank on nobody in free agency. Like, you're not gonna bring a quarterback in free agency and think that that's gonna be your franchise player. Your franchise player. No, they're gonna tank, which is not the Giants' MO, but that's how you need to do it if you're going to have a quarterback. You're going to have to tank. You know what I'm saying? They're going to tank, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to have the number one pick. And with that number one pick, they're going to draft whoever. And they're going to see what they can get from Daniel Jones. Probably send him somewhere that he can flourish and develop, because New York is not for everybody, you know? Like, Eli Manning wanted the pressure. You can tell when he got drafted, he didn't even want to go to San Diego. He did not want to go to San Diego. And I was there at that draft. Well, I wasn't really there, but TV wise, I was there. He didn't want to go to San Diego. You just could see in his face he didn't want to. He wanted the pressure. Daniel Jones strikes me as a guy that he doesn't want it. Like he gets petrified. Like he just gets scared of the moment, and I hope that's not true, but he strikes me as a Tony Romo, you know? Like, Eli Manning was never injured. Daniel Jones is already injured. Now, whether that comes back and bite him in the ass, I don't know. But I hope it's just this one-time injury. That's why you have running backs for. You don't got to run all the damn time. You're not Michael Vick, okay? Now, if you see a wide open lane, of course, run. But if you see a linebacker or a defensive end right there, don't outrun him. Because linebackers are linebackers. Linebackers and defensive ends are probably 10 times faster than you, you know? So I don't want you getting hurt. I don't want him running out there like a damn maniac. Just sit back in the pocket, throw. If you have an open lane, or if the lane is wide open, you can run it. Do those RPOs or whatever have you. You can do that. But if you have a linebacker or a defensive tackle, or defensive end looking straight at you, why are you outrunning them? Like, they can run as fast as you can. So that's why he got hurt. Because he been doing all those runnings, because they didn't have a running back. They didn't have a running game. Well, they didn't say they didn't have a running back, but they didn't have a running game. And, even when they had Saquon Barkley game one against the Steelers, you saw the Steelers shut down Saquon Barkley. So, I mean, what's the difference, So, I mean, they will open the season up against the Cowboys. I believe that. They haven't really done the order on who the Giants is gonna face. They just they just released the schedule. They didn't say who was gonna face who week one. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to face the Cowboys week one. If we don't face the Cowboys week one, we're gonna face somebody else. Probably like I forgot who we face. I think we face the NFC North. I don't know. No, 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 no. We face the AF. We face the NFC South. So we face the Saints, the Packers. No, we so the Packers. We face the Saints, the Panthers, the Falcons, and the Saints, the Panthers, and Jesus Christ, I forgot who's in. Let me see, the Saints, the Packers. No, oh my God, I keep saying the Packers. The Saints, the Panthers, the Falcons, and the Buccaneers. There you go. So, but we're going to face the Cowboys week 1. You know, usually they'll change it every 3 years or every 2 years. They always change it. Like the last 2 years, we faced the Jaguars and the Steelers week 1, right? So we lost both of those games. Um, so we're gonna face the Cowboys week 1. I believe that. You know, so I just think that it's gonna come down to Daniel Jones and that offensive line. That offensive line has to gel. They have to gel. There's no ifs, buts about it, you know. Hopefully they can draft an O lineman, and hopefully they can grab another O lineman in the 7th round or in the 4th round, because they need to upgrade the offensive line. You can have all the weapons in the world, but if you cannot protect the quarterback, you're a sinking ship. Look at Eli Manning. Eli Manning was the most sacked quarterback behind Andrew Luck and Phillip Rivers. Every 5 seconds he snaps the ball, he's already on the ground. Why? Because the Giants failed to invest in the offensive linemen. Look at the Cowboys. When the Cowboys dropped the offensive lineman after offensive lineman after offensive lineman, everybody was joking about the Cowboys. Like, why would you pass on this? Why would you get? Look at them now. Look at them when they was great. Had the great. They was calling him the Great Wall. They was calling them the Great Wall of China and all that stuff because anybody can run through that damn offense. I mean, the offensive linemen. You go back even years when they had D'Amico Ryans, when they had DeMarco Murray, when he was rushing for the title, when he was trying to catch Emmitt Smith. Cowboys still had a great offensive lineman. So it opens up everything because when you have time to pass, you can always run the ball. And if you have time to run the ball, you can set up your play actions. So it opens up the playbook so well. But if you don't open holes, it's going to lead to more frustration. It's going to lead to more turnovers because when Eli Manning had what's that dude's name? Kevin Gilbride. You saw his interceptions go way the hell up when he was there. When they got rid of him and brought in who? Ben McAdoo. You saw how Eli Manning interceptions dipped from 27 all the way to 15. Why was that? Because of the offense. I have no faith in freaking Jason Garrett. I have no faith in Jason Garrett whatsoever. I really don't. And I believe he's going to be Daniel Jones' downfall. I really don't believe because that's his play caller. That's the one who calls the plays. I have no faith in Jason Garrett whatsoever. Jason Garrett is the key to Daniel Jones' success. If Jason Garrett calls the plays, Daniel Jones have to go out there and execute. Like he might call some boneheaded play on 3rd and 1. Like, why would you even throw that? You needed to run it to get the first down, but they sucked. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. You know? Because the true play callers know how to call plays. Jason Garrett doesn't know how to call plays, and that's going to be Daniel Jones' downfall. And Giants fans don't understand, or Giants fans don't care to understand. You know, they just see, oh, we have all these weapons, we're going to do this. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work overnight. And plus, everybody has to get familiar with, excuse me, everybody's going to have to get familiar with another, with one another. It's not that, oh, we just have all this talent and then we're going to we're going to run through the NFC. No, it doesn't work that way. You still have to be Washington twice, Dallas twice, Eagles twice. A lot of people are writing off the Eagles, which I think they're going to be the most surprise shock team, you know. So I just think that, Daniel Jones, he's either going to be set up for failure or he's going to be set up for success. That's the way I see it. There's no in between. And if not, then the Giants have no choice but to tank because we're not getting a quarterback through free agency. We're just not. We did, but Mike Glennon is not the franchise of this quarterback, of this team. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jones is. So if Daniel Jones can't get it done, we're just going to have to tank. Bench him, put freaking, Mike Glennon in and just, tank, because we could be 1-6. We could be 1-6, because the Giants is always going to have a hard schedule. The Giants will never have an easy schedule. There was only one time the Giants had an easy schedule, and that was in '09. When they was facing teams that missed the playoffs, the Raiders, the Chiefs, So, that's the only time the Giants had an easy schedule in '09. When we went 5-0 for the first time, and after that we lost like 6 straight, and then we broke the winning streak. We broke the losing streak against the Falcons, and then after that we went on a little bit of a winning streak until we got snapped, until we lost against the Browns. So, it's always going to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to bash Daniel Jones, but if you can't get it done, how many chances are you going to give this dude? Like I said, your rookie year, that's a pass. If you mess up your rookie year, throw a lot of picks, most sack, it don't really matter. Whatever you do your rookie year, you're going to get a pass. Your second, your third year, you have to blossom. Other than that, you're going to be another DeMarcus Russell. Or even worse. So, it's up to Daniel Jones. It's up to Daniel Jones and Jason Garrett, to be honest with you. 1-2 punch. It's either Jason Garrett calls the right plays and Daniel Jones go out there and execute, or Daniel Jones is going to digress. And if he digresses, then he's not the guy for the job. New York is not for everybody. Like I said, Eli Manning wanted it. You could tell Eli Manning wanted it. Eli Manning didn't want to go to he didn't want to go to San Diego. Like, he wanted the pressure. Daniel Jones, like I said again, man, Daniel Jones struck me as a guy who doesn't want it. Maybe he's a California guy, or maybe he likes the warm weather. Who knows? Philly. You like all these cold teams, all these cold cities. Like, Tannehill didn't even do well in Miami. But as soon as he went to, Tennessee, where I think he's from Tennessee, to be honest with you, he blossomed, He took the Titans to the playoffs. Like when is the last time the Titans been in the playoffs? Since they lost that one Super Bowl? So, you saw how players can revive their careers, Like, a lot of y'all want to ride off Carson Wentz. Maybe it just didn't work out in Philly. Philly, again, man, Philly is like one of those hard places to play. The fan base is hardcore, Like like New York fans are not like KC fans. New York fans are not like Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans. Like, there are different types of fans out there. Fan bases. Like, if you mess up, they're gonna get on your ass. Some fan bases, they might let it slide because they they lost faith, you know. But the New York fan bases, if you mess up, they're gonna be on your ass, you know. Like I said, I'll say this a million times. Eli Manning just wanted the pressure. He wanted the smoke, if you want to call it that. He didn't shy away from pressure. When the pressure was big, he delivered. And we have yet to see Daniel Jones do that. But, you know, there's no more excuses. I'm not giving excuses, you know, because at the end of the day, you have to deliver. And if you can't, next man up. That's just the way it is. Next man up. We don't have no time to babysit. New York fan bases don't have no time to babysit. We just don't. You know, that's just how we are, you know? So it's either Daniel Jones get it together and tell the coaching staff and the owner that I belong here, I am your franchise quarterback, or he can stink it up and we have no choice but to tank and, you know, go for a quarterback for next year. So like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other. And you know what, man? To be honest with you, if people want to rock with me, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand the whole dynamic of, you know, consistency. You know what I'm saying? You know, I already passed 100. I already passed 100 videos. You know, now it's just time to get my subscriptions up. That's all that matters to me. I don't care about the views. I don't care about the likes. You know, because I'm at this point where, you know, I gave it my all. You know, and if my all is not good enough, then I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna sit here and moan. You know, I'll leave this for another video. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.